Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Terrell Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. And look, yes, I am booting people off this page, not as a flex or anything like that. I'm too old to be flexing about kicking people off of a page. But I don't want the nonsense. Some of these weirdo people, and I will say that, weirdo ass people, just come here to try to debate. And the things that I talk about now are not debatable in my eyes. Yes, I still have 13, 14,000 people on this page. My stuff still gets shared a good amount. So as I get back active on this page, I want it to be real information, and I don't want people to take advantage of my videos or whatever to try to push propaganda to destroy the breed. At no point in time am I telling anyone, hey, you can't use Dax blood. I think that shit is like, it's irrelevant now. I think you still have to use healthy Dax blood. I have I think, well, at least one dog that has Dax 5 or 6 generations back, and that's my rule. It's so far back that it can't even hurt my pedigrees. But it has to be healthy. I don't talk about any dogs, but if I point out a dog, I'm pointing out the fact that there's a rise in health issues with this particular dog right now. Dax has been gone over a decade now. Is that argument is irrelevant. This is why I'm sticking to these topics, which is health, which is conformation, which is temperament, and consistency in the breed, because these are the things that we're going to need to make this breed go forward. If you're coming here to argue, what are you arguing with? That the dog shouldn't be healthy? So you're going to argue with me that when I say that a dog with a heart murmur shouldn't be bred, or that you shouldn't be doing surgeries to help the dog breathe and still breeding the dog, or that, any issue that would make this dog have a worse life or a shorter life, you're going to breed that? When I tell you about the spinal and neurological issues, what you want to breed that? When I tell you, bad hips, bad elbows, don't breed that. You want to still talk about, well, back in the day they did. We're talking about now and bettering the breed. That's it. I do have my beliefs, and I study this stuff. I study other animals. I'll give you all examples. I'm going to come from an educated place to give you an understanding of the health and the development of a breed. I'm not here to debate with you fucking idiots who keep on making these horrible dogs. You don't get to argue with me if your dog can't breathe, he's tucking his tail, his back is long as fuck, he needs to be iced down when he's inside the building, and all these different. You don't get to debate with me. You don't. That is because I don't listen to stupidity. To all breeders, young, old, and in between, we should get to a point to where we're generally trying to do the right thing by the dogs and not turn it into a popularity contest. This is why so many people are always name dropping, because they're trying to get validation through, oh, such and such is doing it, like some 5-year-old fucking kids. And then half of the time they'll misrepresent what they're saying. I'm not looking for validation through anybody. Yes, some of these people are my friends. I go back many years with them. But at the same time, I might not agree with what they're doing, because I never agree with the fact that you breed for a look more than you do for health, conformation, and temperament. It just doesn't make sense. This is the foundation of the dog. We can manipulate the look here and there through selective breeding, but when you're destroying the foundation of the dog, now we have a bunch of dogs that have bad cardiovascular systems. We have a bunch of dogs who are no longer short back, which this breed was meant to be, but now we have a bunch of long back dogs. We have a bunch of dogs that don't move well. They waddle around the ring. We have dogs that need emergency attention at all times. They're not healthy dogs. I will not argue these points with you people. We should be doing better than this. We could have great open conversations about how to get to these means and what's the best way to get to these means, but I will not promote any of you silly ass people who come to here to argue and put out false narratives. You guys are 100% correct. It does not matter what was done 10, 15, 20 years ago. What matters is today. I could talk the history of the dogs. I can pull from some dogs that I think were great examples. I could pull from some dogs that I thought were bad examples. But today, are you breeding for a healthy animal? If you're not breeding for a healthy, good conformation dog that is an all-around dog, but you're breeding to say, oh, look how big my dog is, and you're ignoring and hiding the fact that these dogs have breathing issues, heart issues, they move terribly, so you don't want to do videos with them. Come on, man. You're not doing anything but helping destroy the breed. And I'm just being honest. And I'm not going to debate that with people anymore. We're going to get into these lives and we're going to have some great conversations about how to move forward. Not doing this same dumb shit that's been destroying the breed for the last decade plus. Until next time, peace.